Welcome to this week's episode of the fucking Dirt Report. Yo, get that cam to focus. We got the fab cams out. Look at that crystal clean face mask. Oh wait, no, that's not Jagged. That's not a mask. That's actually Jagged's face, man. Baby smooth, clean shaven, man. How's everyone rocking today? We looking kind of lit. I should move my monitor. You know what I'm saying? Just getting ready. You know, little juju before tomorrow's drop. You know, with the custom names on the back. Shit, we gonna have to look fresh as soon as they drop. I'm gonna have to get a frame. I'm gonna have to get a frame like the one Jagged got in the back. You know how it is, the Dark Zero. Oh shit, we dropping a promo code. Use Jagged for 10% off. Modelo code. Modelo comes with fucking stickers. Can't hear Jagged. All right, bet. Say no more. We're about to fix this up.
Turn my gain up.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Alright.
No, it's because it's Discord audio, not game audio. I should have probably set it to Discord audio.
Gotcha.
Yup. Hey, there's the best Heartbreach in the Canada division.
That's a member of Team Heartbreach out there. Shout out Samaggio.
Dude, you can hear me? Hold on. Is this better?
Hey, you gotta swallow that shit, bro.
All right,
I mean, I could do something, but it's not very PG to do on stream.
So this week we got
Flank
some.
launch duty?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Samaggio was on
Like,
the Nomad.
UTS, dude, he was frying you guys on Nomad. Oh my.
Bro, he hit Nomad so BZ could get flung back and then kill 2 people.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yo, BZ was on one. BZ was missing a lot of shots, but that round he was on one.
Yeah. Fuck that one.
Hey, it'd be like that sometimes, though.
Hey,
Yeah, it really do.
all the homies love Samaggio.
Facts.
Let's not beat around the bush. I know everyone in here is ready for the juicy details of this week's hot rankings.
They didn't actually move. This is probably like lowest adjusting rankings we've done.
Yeah, there wasn't many changes just because of the amount of matches. There was only 2 invite playoff matches.
Yeah.
And then the first round of open, which were kind of freelo.
Yeah. Let me pull that up.
Oh, Samaggio said he's gonna put UTSA in the dirt next time. You know what? Samaggio might be right. Samaggio
He might be.
has ascended to a higher plane. He is Team Heartbreach. Team Heartbreach does not lose.
Just ask John. He'll be biased about it. Hello.
So what's poppin', Jagged? Give us a little. Who do you expect? You know, cracking some top 25. Who you feeling? What's poppin'?
Man, so I mean, out of these matches that we got coming up this week, like the most contested one.
I know we got FaceIT starting up too. So there's some.
Yeah,
we
got a lot.
Yeah, we got some good matches. Like honestly, like you gotta just kind of like scroll through all. I mean, the East. There's not a whole lot going on in the East Conference, to be honest. Really, you're going to be looking at the South Conference.
East was balanced. Remember, we're just that bad that we needed to put the God team in so that we're balanced.
That's right.
Hey, bro, you guys were so bad. We had to bring one good team to make everyone look a little bit less bad.
So that we all get 7-0'd by that team.
Hey, bro, it'll put some round differential on everyone.
Yeah, honestly, you know, for I think the best match, you either got to look at for this week. You got to look west. Or you got to look south.
Nah, Stockton versus Akron. Best game, hands down.
Let's not
my boy Solid's taking it.
Let's not beat around the bush and let's get this crack-a-lackin' and open up the rankings for this week.
All right.
Sir.
So let's see. In the top spot is Mr. Acorn.
What a surprise!
Well, without a doubt, they've been on I think they haven't played a game in like 3 weeks. I think they.
Who? Acorn? Yeah.
Yeah, Acorn. I think but they will be.
That means
they will be facing a contender here pretty soon.
I mean, that means Surma hasn't played the game in 3 weeks.
Hey man, he might be a little rusty.
He will be.
Ayo, Sermon shows up on game days and shoots back.
That's facts, though. He does shoot back.
Ayo, Sermon the cutest member of Akron. Let us not forget. He don't need to play the game.
18-time champ.
19-time collegiate champion.
That's what I was saying. There was a couple of discrepancies I was confused about in the rankings this week. Montreal lost and then moved up.
They played a well game. They showing that they ain't showing to push around. We'll get to them in a moment. So what do you think, Jagged? With the top four kind of staying the same, Akron, Texas Tech, Grand Canyon, UGA. Well, what you feeling? With FaceIT starting up, the rankings are about to shuffle a bit.
Yeah, so I mean, with the top four, I pretty much agree with all the top four. I don't really see anything wrong with them. It'll be interesting once with FaceIT starting up now, because we will see Texas Tech and Georgia play each other in the season. GCU is in the West and Akron's in the East, so they won't see each other until at least the playoffs. Same with Tech and Georgia. So you'll have two of your top four playing each other in groups. The other two not playing each other, any of the top four, until playoffs. But you look outside of the top four. Closest team you have, UTSA at number 8. They'll be playing Tech in Georgia as well. Same with OSU at 10. So you'll have 4 of your top 10 teams going at each other in groups. So that could make some really interesting move arounds in this top 25.
FaceIT kind of got some interesting groups,
They do.
For balancing purposes.
Hey man, Siege is just like football, bro. The South is the strongest.
For balancing purposes.
Not for balancing purposes though. Like, I think they need, at the end of this year, they need to go back and look through and really decide what teams are in what divisions. Like, because you have like some people in the same state in 2 different divisions. Like, where's the line? Like, where are they cutting it off at?
That's what happens when ITT Tech is much better than DeVry University.
Yeah.
And then we got outside the top 4, we got Purdue. I don't think
played in a week.
They haven't moved, but they have a
There's
good. They play Illinois State next, so that'll be a good rivalry game, just kind of like the Texas A&M and UTSA game was a couple weeks ago.
South is the softest. Yeah,
I don't know.
Battle of Texas.
Know about that. That's
literally
just
Texas.
That's just Texas.
Then we played Michigan Tech. Michigan Tech sneaking in, and they're playing Texas Tech.
Ooh. Battle of the Techs. That will be actually a pretty game.
Good game. Battle of the Techs. Hopefully it's on stream. I believe it's on stream. I believe tomorrow on the main channel. I may be wrong.
I think so.
But I don't know. I think it's on stream.
Tango? What kind of streams are we looking at for tomorrow?
The Battle of the...
Anything about UTD yet? No one likes UTD.
The Battle of the Techs.
Hey, there's a reason UTD is number 20 and not higher.
Facts.
But Battle of the Techs, I'm gonna have to go with the boys in the fucking desert. The boys in Lubbock know how to shoot back.
Texas Tech's gonna win that game. For sure.
I think it'll be a 2-1.
If Red and
CJ
can get going right off the hop, I think it'll be a good game. Akron will be recorded, streamed Saturday.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
UGA will also be on Saturday.
Sheesh.
Purdue and Illinois State on main at 9. Ooh.
That'll be
you're getting Snail on some prime time. MTU on Bravo at 9:30. Ooh, we're getting all the games on stream.
Plus, you have FaceIT on Saturday too, with however many the games they stream.
Well, they said they were going to start wanting to stream more of them, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stream week 1. Because it's going to be a little bit rocky, but I think because it's Swiss, I think once they get into like week 4 or 5, they'll start catching on, getting some broadcasts.
It will not officially be streamed week 1. Okay.
Heard.
Well, my game will be, but
Tango does give the people what they want, and that's why CR6 is loved by the people.
Facts and that damn shit. Right there.
We got Michigan Tech playing Texas Tech. I'm saying 2-1.
I agree with that.
But it will be a bloodbath because CJ and Red were on some fucking guns last week.
Yes, if CJ and Red, like I said, can show up, I think it will be a hard-fought victory. It'll be a barn burner, as the easily likes to say.
Anything you feeling, Jagged, about the Tech and Michigan Tech?
I just can't wait to watch it. That's gonna be a good match to watch, no matter who wins.
Then we got Purdue and Illinois State, which will be on the main channel tomorrow at 9 EST. The 5 seed and the 7 seed. I think that'll be another 2-1. Last time it was 2-1 when they played in group stage, and it came down to Consulate, if I remember correctly.
I want to be in. No way you're predicting 2-1. Yeah, we are cryptics. It'll be a barn burner.
Number 5 versus number
Y'all
7.
haven't proven yourselves just yet.
If it's not a barn burner, bro, I don't want to watch it.
Facts. I don't like barn burners. I don't like blowouts.
Yeah,
So I don't like watching Akron play.
If you're having the number 5 team face the number 7 team, bro, it better be a close match.
Yeah. Last time it was it came down to Consulate. I think it was 7-5, 7-5 or 7-4 if I remember correctly. Ooh. I will have to. I'll have to pop it. I'll have to pop it in the group chat, in the Dirt Report chat. Do not.
SF.
I'm not gonna open it because I don't want it. Oh, okay. Open up my other monitor. Oh, this is big fancy. This is big fancy.
Oh.
Hell yes. Dude.
Yo, I will say, the people working behind the scenes that doesn't get discussed. The people love you.
Facts.
The people love you for the content.
Damn. Okay.
I love this.
It looks clean. It looks very clean. Then we got UTSA in the 8th spot taking on the Kings of Collegiate Siege. It'll be on stream on Saturday.
You guys play Saturday? Or you play tomorrow?
We'll play.
Or is it gonna be a rerun?
It's gonna be a pre-recorded. Because Akron loves to beat us down and then beat down another team on Saturday. They'll be beating down Stockton or NJIT, one of them two combine schools.
Stockton.
Sub
2-hour match. Yikes.
It's tragic.
Yo, Akron gonna be hitting the treadmill. Give them a warm.
Wow.
Not the speed run,
bro. They're gonna get a little warm up match for Stockton, bro.
Yeah, because that's what they need.
Bro, IMAT and JetCon coming in hot. Ayo, hopefully Rose and Ton come out just as hot.
Just ban Sophia, remember?
Ayo, 4v5 by the way.
Yeah, just ban Sophia.
We got Simon Frazier in the 9 spot, moving up from 18, meaning they're coming back to form, but there's a little like enigma with that because they also
I don't agree with that.
Someone kind of bad in open. They all the open teams week 1 were kind of expected to win except for Oklahoma. Oklahoma kind of pulled off the upset for the first round.
What was that score of that game?
I'm pretty sure it was a 2-0. I'm pretty sure it was like a 14-2. I will say in my personal rankings, I didn't have them all the way up there that high. I think I had them at like 15.
Yeah.
There is a formula that goes into it, so this is basically a collective rankings from the committee. So some other people voted a lot differently. Some people voted them a lot lower. Some people voted them higher, and that's where the formula led them at. But then we get into Oklahoma State, who I'm not gonna spoil it, but they just had a very interesting round 2 matchup.
That was
against Oklahoma. Wild. That was how the kids say barn burn.
I don't know. That was really a barn burner though.
That's a good match. If you didn't watch it, that's one of the things to watch tomorrow. Gotta go back, hit that rewind button.
Oklahoma State, they looking like they're coming back to life. Someone gave them CPR real quick, just pumped on their chest.
Hyena came off the bench and lit up the scoreboard.
Took a shot of G Fuel. They're eating that G Fuel or something.
They called him off the bench. They said it's time.
We got number 11 UDEM, who actually surprisingly lost but moved up. They played a very very tight and very curious 3-map series against us.
That was actually
It was
probably one of my favorite games to watch of this.
It was no
series
perfect
season.
game from either side, but it was well fought.
Yeah, that was I think Villa was who could make more mistakes, pretty much, and capitalize on the mistakes. Was there a reason for the 9th spot besides community voted for it?
All right, so Majo is reminding me I am gonna have to eat my. I did not respect my number 1 rule of not taking the Frenchies to cafe.
That's facts.
You
You
did?
yelled at me the week before, the first week of CR6 for doing it, and then you went and turned around and did it. Like, bruh. I think even the week before on the podcast, you said don't take them to cafe, and then
Oh, I thought
you took them to cafe.
I thought I had something schemed up, but I guess the 8-6 scoreline was too much. It was mounting because it came back to overtime. A lot of those defenses were chaotic for both sides.
Yo.
Hold up, I got something cooking up. Give me 30 seconds.
No. Meg's not gonna recognize you? No, you're not recognizable, sorry. You've been banned.
Hey, yo, shout out Inception. I heard he was dropping a heater in that last series. We ain't spoiling it for the fans, but Inception was one to look out for.
That's true. Very true. Very true.
We got 12 Iowa State. They haven't moved, but they should be moving come next week because FaceIT starting up on Saturday.
Yeah.
We got A&M at 13. They dropped from 11 because we pushed up Simon Fraser and UDEM. They'll also get on the move come this week, and I think they have actually a good matchup in FaceIT. Ohio State, UWW, CSULB, a lot of teams not moving. No teams moved from 14 to 23 because
Except for Boise went down.
Where's Boise
Right?
at?
Boise was
24. No, from 23. From 14 to 23. Either they were open first round playoff teams expected to win, or they're not playing in CR6 winter.
All right, boys. Who we got next? Number 14, Ohio State, right?
No. We skipped ahead. We're at 24. We're skipping all those teams because
there's not a whole lot going on.
They haven't played. They will be playing once it comes down to Saturday to FaceIT.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh
man, not the NFL draft.
We're getting drafted. We got a draft coming in this season.
We got
drafting the number 24 seed.
Northeastern coming in hot. They're making a run in these playoffs, but we'll see because I believe they played at UCM or they're about to play
UMN Maroon.
Okay, Minnesota.
Yeah, they play their B team.
Minnesota right? B team and A team are an enigma. I feel like the rosters are kind of identical. That there's no real separation.
A or B, yeah.
Then we got Boise, who had a slight drop. Not their fault, but they lost their matchup against Michigan Tech.
Yep.
So they can't really move up on that one because I believe the series was still a 2-0 and it wasn't close. I hear CJ and Red kind of gave them the heaters.
Okay, I was told wrong. Samaggio.
Yeah, see, my source gave me bad information. He clearly baited me to play cafe.
Get fucked. I just want Canadians to win.
They got a traitor in the midst.
Bro, he was looking out for his Canadian brethren.
It was solid, actually. He gave me the false information.
Bro, you never trust Solid. Solid is the worst team in
stat boy. He's stat bitch. He's your stat bitch. I gotta trust him.
Yo, Solid is the #1 lever in R6 Open.
That is a fact.
That is actually no, that's Luke now. Those are fighting words.
But these rankings should shift a bit come next week because CR6 playoffs, open and invite, and then we got FaceIT on Saturday. So make sure you look at your schedule when you got your match for Saturday. If you need to reschedule and shit like that, get in contact with your team's coordinator, make it happen.
Especially with the default times changing.
Yes, I think it's east or west. It's 4 PST, right?
Yes.
Yes, 4 PST,
That's
7 EST, 7 EST.
Yes. Yes, make sure you guys
Oh.
check those. Make sure you also put your names in your Discord so you can school name in your Discord so you can find it.
Yeah, because I had a million kids today come at me trying to find their opponent because people don't have their school name in front of them.
All I know is it's gonna be a good week for Siege.
Hey, yo, shout out
Yeah.
Buck. Check out the Cyber Athlete montage #1.
Serious.
But hey, there'll be some interesting matchups. So it's Akron, UTSA, UGA, UGA Colorado, Michigan Tech, Texas Tech, and then Purdue, Illinois State, which I could actually show because that's on I have that on a bracket, kind of.
Yeah. Shall we get into the predictions since we talked about?
So we got I haven't updated to the move up, but we got Michigan Tech, the 11 seed versus the 2 seed, and then the AC versus the 1 seed. So it should be some built up matchups. And even though they're the 11 seed, they play like the 6 seed. They're tough dogs over there, Michigan Tech.
Saying that for when we lose 0-2? Lol.
All right, let's get.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's how the cookie crumbles.
Hey, let's go. Get to the predictions because
One doubter.
Because we're getting all these score lines.
It's the predictions.
I'm gonna actually have to open that one because I have it in a small window.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go. All right. So with the consensus, we got the majority saying 2-1 in the Illinois Purdue lineup, and it looks like a pretty much an even split for the most. We got 4 for Purdue, 5 for Purdue. Okay. We only got Snail and Jake going with Illinois State, but the rest of us going with Purdue. Jagged, what's your take?
See an update.
Well, what's your take, Jagged? Purdue
Honestly,
or Illinois State?
I say Purdue 2-0.
We going with a 2-0. When you say 2, it's kind of
it's gonna be a close 2-0, but it's gonna be a 2-0.
I don't think it'll be a 2-0.
I think it'll be 8-7 squeakers for both maps.
Oh, really grinding the hairs. I don't know. Mila and the boys kind of shoot back. Is Snail gonna bait outside? Is he gonna sit outside and bait his team the whole 18 rounds, 15 rounds?
No, Snail's good at that. He likes staying on the floor too.
Then we got Akron versus UTSA. Consensus is 2-0s. I don't know, man. I feel like a 2-1. You know, I gotta go with my boys. I always gotta go with my boys. But the consensus is we're gonna get ass whooped.
Sorry, I had to.
Hey,
I need the points for the competition for.
Jagged, give me the hot take.
I love my UTSA boys. If Akron hasn't played in 3 weeks, I don't know. They may shoot back, they may not. I'm gonna give it a 2-1 for UTSA.
Ooh, all right, Jagged. Jagged's a real one. You know, just some
I gotta support my homies, bro.
Shut up, bitch.
Hey! This is a PG stream.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right,
we have Penguin here. It has to be PG.
We got Georgia and Colorado. Consensus is Georgia is smoking them. All 7 voted Georgia. Majority said 2-0s. I think so too. If Payne is not playing, that roster is always a question mark. I asked Olvin, give me some insight for what roster you're fielding, and he don't give me nothing. Yeah, this man likes to be a mystery. I respect it. And then we get involved into the serious matchup. Texas Tech and Michigan Tech. I see everyone riding with the boys at Texas Tech, but I see 2-1s everywhere. Ayo, Texas Tech, don't let me down. I need them points. We got Simon Frazier and UCM. Simon Frazier should honestly just walk over there. It should be a 14-4. Should be a 14-4, 14-6 if they're trolling.
Yeah.
Jagged, any hot takes? Any hot takes? Texas Tech, Michigan Tech, or UCM Simon Frazier?
No, I think what everyone's talking about right now is pretty accurate. I don't see Georgia losing it. Texas Tech, it's going to be a barn burner no matter what. I still think they come out on top. And Simon Fraser should have a pretty good clean sweep on that series. I don't really see a world where they get where they lose more than 5 rounds.
We got Kettering, Oregon State. We don't even know what a Kettering is, but it should be a 2-0. Oregon State hasn't been a threat recently.
Yeah, how do you how do you know who to vote for when you don't know what you're voting for? Like, what's a Bucka and what's a Kettering?
Ayo, 2-0s, we respect it. We got Jagged with a 2-1. That and being generous to the Oregon boys.
Yeah, we still don't know what it is, so I can't give him a 2-0 if I don't know what it is.
All right, we got UTD and Cal Irvine, UCI. That one actually might be a little bit more contested. I voted 2-0. I think it'll be a close 2-0.
I think so.
Jagged?
Etering?
Honestly, part of me feels like I'm missing something with Kettering, where I've experienced something against them in the past before. I don't remember if it was a scrim or if it was a ranked game. But honestly, I'm gonna give Oregon State a 2-1.
Ooh.
That's my hot take. Oregon State 2-1 over Kettering.
8?
And then UTD versus California Irvine. I think UTD has it. I think it'll be a closer match, but I still think UTD walks away at the end of the day with the match in hand.
Then we got Northern Arizona, Kent State. Kent State, they were looking hot, in group stage, and when they hit playoffs, or right before playoffs, the last group stage match, they kind of got hit in the mouth by Kettering and got smoked.
Yep.
And they're playing Northern Arizona, which is a team that's been around for a bit. They got the boy Nuke. He's kind of a gunner. So I went with the 2-0. I think Kent gets hit in the mouth again.
Yeah.
They might lose their 2 front teeth on this one.
I agree. I very much agree. Mister
Jagged?
It's a pretty solid assessment. I don't really have anything to add. I really don't have anything to add to that one.
Yeah, we got Oklahoma State and Oklahoma, and the consensus is 2-1s, except for Klimpse, who said 2-0. Hey, he must really love them Oklahoma boys.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna spoil that one. We'll let you go watch the VOD.
Easy dub.
It'll be a good match to watch. Then we got Boston and Stockton. This one might be contested because Boston always starts hot, and then when it comes to playoff time, they're either very, very hot and very cold. So they're either on the first round or they go like 3-4 rounds deep. So I went with the 2-1, but I went with the Boston boys because I think they're gonna play a couple more rounds of playoffs.
I scrimmed Stockton yesterday, and they actually didn't look bad.
Is Boston in for a rude awakening?
I mean, with the addition of Solid and like some of the stuff, I mean, take it Stockton was using a sub, but I think they will be pretty decent. I think Boston shouldn't take them lightly. Like, I think it might be a 2-1 game. I think it'll be a barn burner like we saw earlier.
Jagged, what's your take? Nothing there. Anything there?
I'm gonna give a map to Stockton. I still think Boston comes out of the day winning it overall, getting the points, moving on in the bracket. But I do think Stockton's gonna try to keep it close and at least take a map, if not make the other 2 maps hit OT.
Ooh. We're getting real finite. All right, so now we're gonna move into the juicy part.
Ooh.
The open bracket, the Wild Wild West.
That is facts.
I think you sent. Did you send me that one directly?
This is the open.
No, I think you sent me that one direct. Or no, you know
I'll
what?
put it in the graphics in the guest channel.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
I had to open it, make it a little bigger, download it.
So we got Kettering, Oregon State. Okay, no, we already predicted the matchups, but looking ahead, then we'll have the round of 8. So we have potential lineup for Simon Fraser and Oklahoma State or OU. That one is essentially the open finals in the round of 8. Some team is gonna miss out on invite potential spot They're gonna miss out on a relegation spot that early in the bracket.
Yeah, that's hard. That is tough.
If I'm being honest, the winner of that match in the round of 8 is going to win the Open Championship.
It's a
The winner of
bold
that,
statement, but I agree.
Yeah,
that's whoever SFU versus whoever they play, OU or OSU,
I
OK
agree.
State rather. That the winner of that match is going to win the whole thing in my eyes.
On the opposite side of the bracket, we have Boston, Stockton, UCI, UTD. UTD and Boston would make for an interesting matchup on that side of the bracket, in my opinion.
That's true. And honestly, whoever wins the, I'm gonna take Boston to win the round of 16 and UTD to win the round of 16. And the winner of that round of 8 between those two teams is going to be the team facing off against the winner of SFU versus OU/OK State.
Because in that lower right side, you got Minnesota, Trenton, which is San Diego,
Yep.
and then NAU and Kent. I don't think any of those 4 teams could compete with Boston or UTD. I think UTD has too much firepower and Boston has too much chemistry.
Yeah.
Because two of those 4 teams are going to miss out on the Final Four
as well. They're going to miss out on relegation spots. I will say from the bottom bracket, I think NAU is going to get into the relegation spot. I'm going to go out on a limb and say UTD for the relegation spot from the top right. From the top left, it's going to come down to Kettering and Northeastern, in my opinion, and I think it could be a Kettering. Actually, that'll be a contested one. It could be Kettering, it could be Northeastern. One of those two is getting the relegation spot. I don't see Oregon State coming close or Minnesota Maroon. And then the bottom right, whichever one of those down there, Simon Fraser, Oklahoma State, of those 3 teams, they're gonna for sure get into invite. They'll win their relegation match.
Yes, Juwan, you were a little late to the smack talk.
Yeah, honestly, if I had to make a bold prediction at your Final Four, I'm gonna call Kettering, OK State, UTD, and NAU. Those are your 4 teams going into relegations.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, they said UGA boosted. Facts.
And then we got invite, not invite, FaceIT matchups. We have a few matchups we highlighted going into this first week. It is Swiss brackets, so it is gonna possibly change.
Yeah.
But a couple matchups we highlighted, A&M and Charger Blue, I think will make for an interesting matchup. Charger Blue's been out of the loop for a bit. They've been hiding in the shadows for a bit after their CEA playoff exit. They don't do CR6. So this is like their return.
I was in their preseason group. They looked, at that point in time, they looked somewhat solid. Versus an A&M team, I think they could keep it close. I'm not really sure who comes out with the win on that one, but I do believe it'll be a pretty close game. It'll go the distance.
I'm gonna go with my Texas brethren. I'm gonna go with the Aggies. I think Pod and Dow got something steamed up.
I agree.
Hey man, you gotta remember Charger Blue's also a Texas team.
No, they're Alabama.
Oh, well, you're right. I was thinking Houston for some reason.
No, they're Alabama Huntsville. So they're quiet. They don't talk a lot, but when they do, they be hitting. They'll shoot back.
But if any of the Charger Blue guys are listening, ban Mozzie, because Pod can't do much without him.
Yo, Pod's gonna crawl into this voice chat and come and rip your throat out. And then we got UGA and Kennesaw State. That one could be very interesting.
But with that roster move I saw in the earlier.
Yeah, we've heard some roster moves on both sides.
That could be fire if that roster move is true.
UGA could be either really hot or really not.
Yeah, that could be the move if they have that roster change.
But just as much of being hot and not, Kennesaw could be really hot. Kennesaw could be really not. You know, if the boy Smack is playing, Kennesaw might be bringing some big guns to fry the
That's
UGA
very true.
boys. I'm still gonna go with my UGA boys. Gotta go for the
Yep.
Swan.
Yeah, we stand Swan.
You know, Team Hardbreach gotta
Very
stand
true.
together. And then we
Wait.
got.
Maybe a 2-1, but I still want 2-0 predictions. I think it'll be a 2-1.
I think it'll be a
I do.
2-1. You guys play each other too much that it should be a 2-1.
Yeah.
When teams play each other frequently, it should always be a 2-1 because they should already
Yeah.
know habits and tendencies.
CJ shoots really good and Red shoots really good, maybe. TT. I think if Red and CJ come out on top like we talked about earlier, I think it'll be a 2-1.
Following up the UG and Kennesaw, we got Oklahoma State and Tulsa. This one snuck in because they're more in my eyes on the even playing field that they'd make an interesting match to watch. Tulsa did make FaceIT playoffs. They played us on 3 maps we had a B team sub, so and with a B team sub with no previous practice with us, it was 3 maps I believe. So I believe they can take Oklahoma State to a good battle. I think that series could be.
I think
I'm
that'll be
gonna
a decent.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say 2-0, but it's gonna be a close 2-0.
Yeah, I think OK State will come out.
I'm feeling
2-0.
I'm feeling my Canes brethrens.
Yeah.
Jagged, you got an opinion on that? You got any hot take?
Honestly, OK State's gonna win it in 2. I don't see it going to overtime either map, to be honest. I think it'll be, if it hits a 7-5, it'll be 2 7-5s. Depending on whose map choice is first and whose map choice is second.
Yeah.
But I don't see it going overtime. I don't see it going map 3.
I'm expecting like a 7-4, 7-3 or 7-4, 7-4. I think that's as close as what we'll call close. And then we got Auburn UTD with the expansion of the South region. Auburn is making their way versus the UTD boys. Will the UTD boys finally be ready for a team that's a slightly better than everyone else they've played except for Oklahoma State? Auburn in my eyes, they're underrated. I feel like they can shoot.
Yeah. I think they're a little underrated.
If they're playing their game, if they're locked in, I feel like they're gonna give UTD the business and make them sweat it out for a win. But I still think UTD. I think it'll be a 2-1.
Listen, Samadio, me and Miggs learned from each other's mistakes. We are now going to ban Cafe on Udem every time.
Jagged, you feel anything on the Auburn matchup?
I kind of see Auburn taking it, to be honest.
Oh shit!
I think so.
I see Auburn coming out with the dub there.
I think this will be a barn burner. I really do.
It'll be a close
experience.
match, but I think Auburn can. I think Auburn can stick it to UTD. Not gonna lie.
I think UTD is gonna fall. Bates talking too much shit.
That's
I
usually
want to see Auburn. I want to see Auburn take it.
I want to see you talking on the server with your gun. Talking in Twitch chat doesn't mean anything, bro. You gotta prove it on the server.
We got Champagne or Champlain, a very old meme, but I heard Fewer and the boys got something cooking in the lab versus UMBC. UMBC was notorious for only playing CEA before.
Yes.
So them branching out to FaceIT is gonna give them some insight into other competition and how other teams play Siege. More of the Wild West teams, for say, and they're gonna start off against Champagne. But Champagne it's been a while since they were on people's radar.
We're popping champagne for that.
Hey, pour up.
Pour up the champagne to get that easy money.
And that matchup, I gotta go with my boy Fewer. Fewer kind of nuts.
I agree. I have any champagne?
No, I have champagne downstairs. Some still left over from New
Yeah.
Year's.
Ooh. Oh, that's a lot
Okay.
of shit.
Oh,
$5 you won't go take a swig of it right now, Cam.
no, right now, fuck no.
Fuck that, bro.
We got I think this is the FaceIT matchup of the week. GCU versus CSULB.
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
GCU has it.
Long Beach just made an exit out of CR6 playoffs, or like of the play-ins for the playoffs.
I don't think so.
But GCU hasn't played since CEA finals.
That is true. That is true.
So
But they got Klimpse.
yo, they got Mend, they got Cash,
They got
Well, they haven't-
Klimpse, so they automatically
haven't-
win.
They haven't played an official match. Surely they've been keeping up with scrims, right?
Yo, they
10
might.
mans.
They got the 10-man fiends though. You got
That's
Mend
right,
and Klimpse.
Listen, if
Hey,
I don't see
they're staying
T6
on
come
their
out
game.
and face it for one game for one round, then we didn't play enough 10s.
Yo, 10s is the real practice. Come on, man. You seen them all shotgun strats? They're pulling out an open bracket. Come on, man.
Yup.
Yeah, dude. I remember, a few weeks ago. Oh man, was it Bradley University? Was that the team that they 5-stacked open?
Language. Yeah, they did. That was funny.
My bad.
Language.
I was playing against them.
I'm gonna have to go with my GCU boys. I'm gonna have to go with
I agree.
with Klimpse.
I think it'll be a 2-0.
I'm gonna have to go with Cheeks, Cash, Mend.
It'll be a 2-0.
I'm gonna have to go with them boys. We got Oregon State, Arizona State. It's more of a lower level matchup. Because Oregon State is gonna come off of playing a CR6 game tomorrow, and then a FaceIT game on Saturday. So depending on the momentum from CR6 match can be the result of that matchup. Arizona State we haven't seen since I believe it was CEA regular season for invite, and they went for 3 roster changes going into the fall. So we'll see if they tightened up for FaceIT League. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't make FaceIT playoffs. So
I don't think so.
So they're it's been a long time since they've played, so it depends where they're at, if they've been scrimming and stuff.
But you guys play Monday solid? You guys play
Turn
Monday?
off the monitor. Hey man, you just gotta play blind. That's how you get.
I mean,
Everyone remembers the story of Fabian.
you guys have been balanced. You're too strong. You needed to be balanced first game. That's all it was, solid. You guys are just too strong. East is now balanced.
We got some central matchups. Central matchups are going to be a little bit contested. They took Akron out of that group, for balancing purposes, because there was too many
Balancing purposes.
too many good teams in Central supposedly. So we'll see if these matchups live up to the hype. Because we got UWW first versus Iowa State.
Oh yeah, you focus that camera.
We got Boomin, Rippled, Parker, Kaifo versus Iowa State of Totem, Deploying, Gingy. Iowa State, when they practiced, they gave Illinois State the smoke in Group B of preseason. UWW hasn't played since their play into the playoffs loss to Michigan Tech, which was also a 3-map series.
Not happy. Now they have to slap Acorn now. Yup.
So we'll see how that match plays out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have
you just gotta prove it.
I'm gonna have to go with the 2-1. Oh man,
That's a close game. That's gonna be a good one.
Miami, Ohio. Miami as in Soup's team.
Oh yeah, which
Right?
Miami are we talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's the Miami, Ohio.
Right, Megs?
Wouldn't the Miami, Florida be in the South?
Yeah, that's Miami, Ohio. But I'm talking right now. UWW versus Iowa State.
Oh. Ooh.
Boomin and Company
That's a close one.
versus Deploying and
That's
Company.
gonna be a barn burner.
We haven't seen the Iowa State boys since they beat Illinois State in the group stage of preseason, which They made it where it was a drastic 3-way tie to get out of that group. Because we got out because we 2-1 or we lost 2-1 to Illinois State, so we got the edge because they 2-0'd Illinois State.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to go with the bold prediction. I'm gonna go UWW 2-1.
I think so. I think that'll be. I think it could go either way. I think it's like more momentum based. Who has the momentum going into the game and can keep the momentum going? But I think UWW has the players to bring it out. As long as they don't throw like they did with the Michigan Tech game.
Jagged, you got any take? Give me a take. Give me a take.
It's gonna be a 2-1.
Ooh.
The final map is gonna be a coin flip though. I see that one going to 7-7, and last round comes down to it comes on all the way.
Comes down to a gunfight.
I think so.
Oh shit.
1v1 to end the game on match point map 3 overtime.
Damn.
Ayo,
I think it's gonna be close.
Ayo, Totem versus Boomin in a 1v1 is what I want to see.
That'd be a spicy final round.
Then we
Solid
got
things.
we got.
And it's gonna be a 2-0 UWW. Thanks.
I'm gonna go with the next matchup. We got Illinois State versus Kettering. I think Illinois State kind of helps us find out what a Kettering is with a swift 2-0.
Yup. I think we really find out what a Kettering is right now.
And this matchup, I feel, will also help find out if Kettering is invite league material for CR6.
Mm-hmm.
Because they will finally get a matchup of an actual invite team, a playoff invite team.
That's not scrim.
Yeah, that's an official matchup. So there will be everything that's allowed: spawn peaks, runouts, balls to the wall, everything.
Man, scrim warriors are a different breed.
Scrim Warriors versus Match Day. Who's gonna really show up?
There you go.
Kettering Premier? I don't know, Tango.
That's the story of the day.
Next, we got Miami and Ohio State. It's the final matchup we lit up for week 1. I think Miami I think they lost 2 or 3 players. Ohio State, same thing. So they're both going to be coming in with new rosters. Ohio State we haven't seen since CEA playoffs, and Miami I want to say the same thing.
Yeah,
So
they both don't do CR6, so
they've both been off for a hot minute. But I'm gonna go with the hot take and go Ohio State 2-0 because I feel I feel like Ohio State they have 3 teams, like a super academy team, a JV team, and a varsity team. And Miami, I think is only a varsity team.
Yeah, they're throwing the one.
So I think whatever players Ohio State added should have some chemistry
And experience.
if from playing together. So essentially, just playing like with like a 2 stack and a 3 stack, opposed to 2 players and 3 brand new players, or 3 players and 2 singles.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Ohio State will have the edge on chemistry alone, and then depends. Maybe Ohio State's B team and A team run similar strats, so it'll be easier to adapt.
I agree with what you're thinking on that.
I think that's what my hot take is.
Yeah, I agree.
I was gonna say the same thing. You hit the nail on the head there because it's all about cohesion at the end of the day. Whoever comes off the rebuild better is gonna take the match, and I think Ohio State is gonna, due to the depth of their program, I think Ohio State's gonna come out on top of that.
Mm-hmm. It is Modelo time.
It is Modelo time. We've already covered the predictions for the next one, so we don't have anything other to cover other than the hot takes of the community, which come week 2, because FaceIT is Swiss bracket. Week 2, Gulf Coast might be a bloodbath.
And I think FaceIT will be a good indication on.
Oh, CDAP says NCSU versus UT. I'll put it to, I haven't seen NCSU since they beat us in CEA playoffs and since they lost to UNCC. So they haven't played for a while, but I think the core of that team is still together. UT is still the same rosters in the fall, and they were playing winter. But in winter, they got stuck in the worst group of them all, which was the South, which was the Texas group.
Yeah.
And they were the last place team in that group. So I think UT right now, unless they've been practicing, are probably gonna get smoked.
Hmm.
I think NC State got everything in their power to make it a 7-4, 7-2.
Damn.
And that's with NC State having the second map pick.
I think the issue will be with all the CEA teams is that they don't have the as much experience as a lot of the CR6 teams because they don't play as much and they always play like the same teams. Whereas I think CR6, besides the Texas League, the Texas division, we all play like different teams besides Acorn.
I will
Like,
actually
I think,
bouncing on that idea. Not just that, endurance.
yeah,
CEA
the
teams
best
are
two
used to best of twos.
with ties.
So now
True.
so they're yeah, with ties that's an even bigger thing. So they're used to max playing 24
24
rounds.
rounds. They're not
Yep.
used to a whole. They're not used to a 45 round game.
Yeah, they're not used to 30 they're not used to 30 rounds. They're not used to a 45 round. They're not even used to the 36 round.
Yeah,
So
because once you get into that map 3, I think those teams will start to burn out. I really do.
yeah, so that means those teams, they're used to two maps, match day setting scrims. Like they're not. I don't think they're used to 6-6 scrims either. So
Really?
I think.
A team's not doing 6-6? Yikes.
Okay, so I think if it comes down to that, the CEA teams, if it comes down to a 3 map series, I'm putting my money on a CR6 team over a CEA team.
Yeah. Especially if
Usually
they were an
that's
invite
smart.
league CEA team.
And
Because they literally play the same teams over and over again.
by
like
by
that
CEA teams, we
invite.
mean teams that only play that used to only play CEA that are moving into FaceIT.
Yeah.
That
Like the Penn States, the Ohio's, the Miami,
the
like
New
Miami,
York Techs,
Ohio, the Techs, yeah.
the Ritz, the Carnegie Mellons, those kind of teams.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ready for 3 maps.
No.
If they get in a series with 3 maps, they're struggling.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that.
Any words, Jagged? Any hot takes before we shut this thing down?
I think we've covered just about everything.
Any shit talk you want to do? Anyone you want to shit talk?
I don't know. I'm not playing this semester, so
I hear
give me
you.
give
Oh,
me
it's
a,
really easy. You can shit talk everyone.
I can shit talk anyone I want. I need a week or so to look at the matches, see how they go, and then I'll get back to you on that one.
I will say, like I said it last week, hey, get out there, create some content, get those streams going for these matchups, get some views,
Facts.
build up some reputable programs. Make FaceIT, stick with this out. They're providing a big enough prize pool that you guys can, fire up the streams, get some viewers, and build up the name for the collegiate scene.
Stream yourself
sure.
playing 10-man, stuff like that.
CR6 and CA, built the foundation for FaceIT to come in and help the scene grow at a faster rate. So we gotta give something in return to help it keep growing.
Yeah. They did the hard work of starting. We now gotta to put it in our backs and continue it.
Shout out CRSL as well. They're gone, but they also put in the groundwork early as well.
Yep.
Hop in the 10-mans. If you're in the collegiate scene, you hop in the 10-mans. You wanna get better. You're not gonna get better playing ranked against a kid that's gonna shift W Ash down blue stairs on Clubhouse. Learn other players' tendencies. Learn how to get better. Learn other mechanics. Hop in the 10-mans.
Like I was telling my team that, like, we're not the most experienced comp wise, but I told my guys hop in 10-mans. Everyone knows like it's the comp settings too. Like just getting used to that stuff and everything like that. Open TMs not comp. Open TMs is 100%.
Open TMs if you're in a 5-stack.
Yes.
Because
Collegiate.
I played one right before this where it was a 4-stack, and we had a random, and we'll say the random did not know any callouts.
Yeah.
He was trying to learn though. I will not knock the kid for not trying, because he was in the VC. He was trying to calm, but we would say like a basic call out that's for higher level like teams, and kid did
Mhm.
not know the call outs. But yeah, open TMs, we got to cut down on the memes for the collegiate scene. You know, and then you know, if it's veteran open players, you know,
Yeah.
we gotta keep the meme games. But if there's a bunch of new players, we kind of give it a bit, because those
Let
players
them
don't
and
those players got to build up their ground too. If they got potential for the invite league for the
yeah.
serious hub. But hey, it's better than it's also better than not playing some cheaters in ranked. I am
Yo.
cheater dodging.
I played one game with a 5-stack, and that was my last game. I am now retired.
I played 6 games earlier this season. Not done with placements. We're just gonna stay unranked.
Hey,
Yep.
I will say Maxi Payne, he may not be using his drone spot in TMs, but the ones he was using in the match were kind of spicy.
They were kind of spicy.
You know, I would call him out, and my teammates would not react. I'd be like, "Hey, there's a drone in X spot," and they would not react. But hey, Maxi Payne got the drone parkour on the top of the tee. At the
Also,
very
shout out
tippity
to all the
top.
casters. Oops, sorry, I cut you off.
Hey, shout out Jay Z Wills and the other casters.
Facts.
There's only I think it's Jay Z Wills and Sticula so far that have been announced, or they've
Yeah.
announced that they were doing FaceIT, and there's still more casters that applied that got approved that haven't been named yet.
Mhm.
And
And for just streaming CR6 and CEA when it happens, that they get all that content out for us, make the games interesting, better than a POV.
I know my boy C-Daps does the CEA cast from time to time, keeps it spicy for the Southern boys.
French casters.
Ayo,
I don't know about that one.
someone tell a French caster to apply, bro. Hey, you know, if you're not applying, we can't get a French caster. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Yeah.
Ooh, oh,
I know,
Keg's another good one
hey,
too.
got it. Yeah. Damn, they got some burners of a casters.
Hey, they got the up and coming talent.
Yo.
But yeah,
Hey, man, if you ever need a
if you're good at if you you know you want to try your thing at casting, go ahead and apply. Face it. I'm pretty sure still looking for more casters, because there's gonna be a lot of
I
matches.
was asking about it the other day. Let me find the message.
What happened with Poseidon? I don't know.
I haven't seen Poseidon in a while.
Tango, do you have any insight on that? If you can speak about it. If not, it's okay.
He might be focusing on school. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him
Yeah,
in a
I
while.
haven't seen him in a bit. Yeah. Casting was nice. Yeah.
Duran said they may be looking for more, but they're not 100% sure at the moment. But he said if they do end up looking for more, they'll post about it. So
Didn't apply, so I get 2 matches and I pick best 2.
Matches for Face are likely going to be streamed on 2 main channels, and we're going to have 2 duos going at once. So I get 2 matches and pick the 2 best. Ayo, Tango, we're going to have to start pre-recording these matches. We're going to have to start hiring some spectators and have some, you know, Monday, Tuesday streams for CR6 or something.
I think that and just start
No, I think the way
scheduled games.
I think where it will work, where it won't conflict both leagues for the teams. Tango, like he said, Tango said 2 matches, so 1 Bravo channel, 1 main channel, and
I
then
think so.
and then Saturday, Face It, 1 main channel, 1
Yep.
Bravo channel.
Give me 150 seconds. Let me pay people. Good night.
Hey yo, someone pay my man's Tango first so he can get some staff.
I mean, that's not the biggest. Like I know COD this year. I think their entry fee was like 250 American.
No, actually, it was more than that.
Yeah, it was I think for 275 or something like that. So I think a 125 community fee isn't bad at all. And I've heard nothing but good things about the COD community. Like, well, not the COD community, they're shit, but the league.
Yeah, our school was forming a team and they pulled out once they realized that the COD fee was $300 for collegiate COD, or what is it, CCL or CCOD?
CCL.
Yeah,
I think it's the
CCL.
CCL.
that's a
But
lot
I
of
also
money.
think the prize pool is ridiculous, though.
Yeah, you know.
I think
So,
it rivals FaceIT.
yeah, so you guys complaining
Protocol
about
community is fine.
paying $60 for CR6? Yeah, miss me with that one, Chief.
Yeah.
My man Tango giving us the premium discount.
Yeah. I honestly, if we want everything like better casting, prize pool, and everything like that, I think we need to increase the prize pool, or not, or the entry fee. Like,
Yo, teams gotta
Split
gotta
it by
pay.
way. And I'm
Hey.
sure if you went to your student rep and stuff like that, they'll help you. Like
Yeah,
you just gotta
rec
you gotta
center.
set up. Yeah, like they want like if you have school as an esports team, they have a somewhat of a budget. Like
Yeah,
student
Money
fees
in
and
equals
stuff
money
like
out. If you
like
yeah,
want better
show 'em.
quality, you got to put money in.
a UTSA, we got a thing with the rec center, and so if
Yeah.
you don't go in and ask, you know, hey, I need funds for the gaming club,
Mhm.
for the Rainbow Six team to compete, or they're going on a land trip. We need some funds for hotels and for equipment, yada yada yada. That money gets recycled or gets used for other shit. Or sometimes what we found out was people that were in charge of that money got to keep it because no one was using it.
Yeah, like
So
like
do some research with your schools. You know, find out if there's any funds that you guys could tap into.
especially right now with COVID going on, where they normally put it on actual sports, they can't use it on sports right now. Like it's just sitting there. Ask for it to help your esports team, stuff like that. You just have to go and ask. You have to show the effort. They're not just gonna hand you money.
Especially when they don't know,
Yeah,
because chances are, if you're not asking, they have no clue that you're even like playing it. Because I don't know, at least for like my school, if you're not a varsity sport, they have no clue what you're doing.
Hey yo,
school won't
shout
give you
out Gassy
money.
Gamers,
The gas game is
Gassy Gamers and Federal Fistus,
Yo, I mean,
upcoming
with names
talent.
like that, I don't think they'd support you either. But still,
Hey,
that's just
I will say right now, Buck is in the running for rookie of the year.
facts. Fatal Fist are going 0-10 tomorrow. Lol.
Lol.
sheesh.
Yeah, I think Buck right now it was because originally it was Ton, Buck, and Jet, and I think Buck right now has the lead over Jet and Ton.
Yeah, unwashed, to be honest.
Hey, I haven't seen Jet play in a couple weeks, so the race is coming down. But I know Jet's also been frying in the T3 scene.
Yo,
Buck is an OG in the T3 scene, so we'll see who wins Rookie of the Year at the end of the semester.
I agree. Maybe we'll
Hey,
have to figure out a way to do some awards after
the,
the end of the CR6 season.
hey, there might be some other rookies we're sleeping on. We're about to see them pop off because this season's about to start.
I beat Reciprocity 2 years ago, so I win. Lol. At Square playing Aerial Rise this weekend. It's gonna be spicy. Ooh.
Could be a good match.
It will be a good match because that is a C Cardinal League SCL.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, I am out of words.
Same. Friends with people who beat Reciprocity 2 years ago. I win.
Jagged.
I'm friends with people who won World Champions. Does that count?
I am the water boy. I am the
Yeah.
water boy.
Biggs is the water boy. No, doesn't.
Are you sure?
Oh, okay.
Are you really sure though?
What would a dream hack or something like that?
Hey man, I wish bring back Dream Hacks, bro.
DreamHacks were alright. The after
Champion?
parties were better.
Facts. That is 100% the facts.
That is
Major
true.
invite after parties are kind of weak.
Jagged. Any exit words?
I hope to be back on soon.
So we
A
won.
lot of fun. Yeah, good to finally get on one of these.
Yeah, we
Since I'm not playing, bro, I just get to sit back and watch all the fire.
Jake, any lasting words?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, well, that was it for week 6 Dirt Report. FaceIT Spring is here, and it is in 2 days away.
Spring is upon us.
Ayo, even though there's snow outside still. Shit.
Yup.
But
Winter
that's
is upon us, boys.
There
Girls.
ain't any snow here.
but thanks for everyone
Same
stopping
with
by.
me.
Bye.
I think next week will be Thursday as well. I think we're gonna try to do Thursdays
Yeah,
every week.
I think Thursday is probably the best day
Podcast.
for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't have scrims, and I don't think you guys do either.
No, Thursdays was kind of our late class days type of thing.
Yeah. So I think Thursdays will be our best. And then FaceIT matches will be announced as well that we can go through.
Yeah.
All right.
But
that's
thanks,
all.
guys.